In the near future, sea levels rise because of rapid climate change, and humanity decides to move to space. They build shelters between Earth and Moon's orbital planes and spend decades moving most citizens there. After humanity has settled down, Shelters 8, 12, and 13 declare themselves the Adrian Republic and they begin attacking the other shelters, kicking off decades of war with the Allied force. Now the humans left on Earth have to live building munitions and parts for the robots used in this war. The best soldier in the army is the legendary Captain Young Yi, who is currently in an abandoned town and waking up from an explosion. There are robots coming after her and she immediately defends herself with precise shots and creative use of the hook that comes with her weapon. The humanoid robots are easy for her to defeat, but soon a new sturdier model on 4 legs appears, which will be harder to fight alone. Young Yi chooses strategic hiding spots and surprises the robot with a shot that lights it on fire, but the robot has its own set of extinguishers and is soon ready to go again. Using the hook, Young Yi piles a bunch of metal beams together and drops them on top of the robot when it comes closer, effectively trapping it. Then she hides behind a car to do her final shot, only to get distracted by a little doll hanging on the car's rear mirror. This distraction allows the robot to shoot her first, and Young Yi is pushed back, but when she looks at her broken hand she discovers she's an android and didn't know about it. Suddenly an alarm rings and the town disappears. It turns out this isn't the real Young Yi, she actually died in combat some years ago. Now a group of scientists is using a copy of her brain to try to create the perfect soldier android that could be multiplied and sent to war. There hasn't been much progress because during the simulations, which recreate Young Yi's last battle, she always loses in the same spot and they don't know why. The head of the team is Young Yi's own daughter Seo Yun, who has to watch the face of her mother die over and over. There's also Song Hoon, the director of the project, who decides to make a special presentation for the higher-ups of the army to promote their android, which they're calling Young Yi. Song Hoon's presentation includes fancy dining and a summary of the history behind the war, but the soldiers are bored by this and want him to fast forward through what they already know. The video explains how they're mapping Young Yi's neural cortex and converting it to data to develop